Resident Evil 1. Jill, here's a lockpick. It might come in handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you. It's a weapon. It's a really powerful weapon, especially against living things. This guy are sick.
Okay, that was a request to do some Resident Evil quotes for you. One of them was not a Resident Evil quote. Hope you're doing well. What's up? It's an early yacht. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 seconds? About 9 to 10 seconds until this thing goes to demo mode. What the hell? Like, I can't even do, like, my beginning speech over the title screen. Also, if you want to see what the textures look like without the upscaler, here's kind of what it looks like. Still good. Not amazing. Not, like, as good as they look with the upscaler, but still pretty quality. So anyway, hi everybody, we're starting early. Hi Europe. YURP is a viewer that we have every now and then who complains that I don't stream at a good time for them. So I don't know who this Europe guy is, but well, this one's for you, Europe. And my allergies, I got these fall allergies that are happening, so if I sound a little weird, that's why. But we're gonna do some Resident Evil. You know, I have a lot of friends that are married and have kids now, so when one of those friends is like, I'm available to hang out tomorrow, I'm like, okay, I'll stream early so we can hang out. It's tough to make time with certain friends because of that, so that's why I'm here early, just so I can go and see them. So, hi, I hope that's okay with you. Welcome to the stream. We're going to do Resident Evil, then Luigi Mansion, which I just enjoy very much. Weird thing happened. I went from earlier on being a little frustrated with this game because of the mansion and because of the backtracking to the point where now I'm excited to play it. Like, I was actually really excited to play this today just because of how good it got. Excuse me. Like, I feel like about halfway through the game just gets a lot more interesting, and the structure of the game feels a lot more fun. That's just me. Also, let me know if the volume is okay, because I feel like some of my volume settings might have reset. Not now, but in a minute. Okay, let me turn off the YouTube. Someone will enter chat and be like, Vinny, did you know your YouTube stream is offline? And I will say no. I will say, help me get it back online, chat member, please. I don't know how. I got you, Desert. So Desert says that it's generally agreed upon that the second half of the game is better than the first half until you know what you're doing in the first half. Which makes sense. Like, the first half is, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of variables, there's a lot of backtracking, and then there's the Crimson Zombies. I feel like it's almost integral to carry a lighter and the fluid around with you, just in case. But now, I'm feeling a little better about not carrying it. Vinny, your Fandango stream is down. Vinny, any interest in Death Stranding, or is poop? Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to the Blizzard stuff, we'll get to the Death Stranding stuff. You got, and also I wanted to talk about the Resident Evil 6 video, even though I already did, but Neril made a really good video about Resident Evil 6, saying it was both better than people thought and worse than the defenders of the game say it is, which I thought was a really good analysis. I haven't played the game in years, so I don't remember much of it, but, you know, it is a game that's very divisive in this series, and Neril covers it very, very nicely, and, kind of almost made me want to just jump back into it for a minute and be like, what was this game like? Vinny, did you see the Pokemon leaks, or did you hear about Toby Fox and Pokemon? I'm not really... When it comes to Pokemon, yeah, I heard about the leaks. I'm not investigating the leaks. My interest level is at an all-time low for that game. But...
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team.
Congratulations to Toby Fox
This is Jill.
for dreams coming true.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't
Brad!
hear me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad!
Jill, this is Brad.
Shit. It's broken.
Brad, this is Jill. Dad, this is Brill.
Who's Chad? I love that this is a B movie in a video game. Vinny, are you excited for Diablo 4? Oh god. No. Not really. Damn dogs. I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about the Blizzard stuff, so here's my preliminary discussion of it before more people join in, and I don't have to repeat myself as much. I will say that Blizzard has always been good with cutscenes, and their storytelling when it comes to like the technology they have to do it is outstanding. So that's pretty cool, but don't let that fool you, because Blizzard eats dick. After what they did last year with Diablo Immortal, and the fact that I feel like they're just rushing stuff out at BlizzCon, like, rush it out the door quickly, let's change public perception, and people are buying it. Blizzard 4 looks unpolished and unfinished. Sorry, Diablo 4. It just looks kind of mediocre. I don't know. I don't know. On one hand, maybe I would have been more excited if it wasn't for all the bullshit that's been happening with Blizzard. But on another hand, just based on what I saw, it did not make me all that happy. It just felt like a thing that they were just trying to do to get people to stop talking about the thing they don't want people to talk about. That's my impression of it. It needs a lot of work. We'll check back in a year. Oh my god. Oh my god, snakes. Snakes, please! Where do I go? Oh god, I don't know where to go. I'm poisoned. Ack! Oh, here we go. Yeah, they don't even know when Overwatch 2... Overwatch 2 is not a sequel. It uses the same engine, right? Well, I say it's not a sequel, but what is it? Why is that not just a DLC or an expansion? I'll be honest, Diablo 4, aside from a couple of really nice visuals here and there, also looks like Diablo 3.5. New modes are apparently too big to be DLC. Well, I like the word apparently when you say that. Where's World of Warcraft 2? Those are some big expansions. That could be World of Warcraft 2. We could have been up to World of Warcraft 10 by now. Sorry, Blizzard just, they lost me. You know what I mean? They lost me. It was one of my favorite companies, and then they just turned into World of Warcraft the company. Aside from all the other stuff that's going on with them now, it just became really disappointing over the years. So I'm not exactly thrilled about them. And as much as I want to like Diablo, And I'm willing to give it a look in a year and see where it's at. Maybe it'll be more polished, look more interesting, look like more than Diablo 3.5. You know, their cinematics are really nice, but they alone are not enough to win me over. So... one of my top 3 favorite companies of all time at one point. And it's not just the zeitgeist of what kind of company people think they are, it's genuinely... I don't know, I just feel like the Activision thing... just a shame. You know, it's just a shame. What were the other 2? Well, Nintendo, it was Valve at one point. That's not... Valve is no longer in there. They're not even top 10 anymore. I mean, I might even say Capcom on a good day, because Capcom... You know, and they've made a pretty nice comeback, and I love a lot of what they do. I really do, genuinely. Would have been Square at one point. Square is not even in top 10 anymore, even though, like, a classic, you know, Square, definitely would be up there. But however, Dragon Quest XI is so good that I'm really happy to be playing that. And I think, you know, that's nice at least. That's the Enix part, or the NX part, yeah. Again, sorry if I sound a little, like, stuffy. It's allergies are real weird right now. Did you get any further? Yes, I did. I'm not gonna say exactly where, but I've been doing all this stuff in Act 2, and it's been really good so far. Really interesting. Oh shit. Compression. Oh, it's the Leaper. Grapple the Leaper. Sorry, Hunter. Sorry. Different thing. Forgot about the little lizard lads. Which, as you know, were in Resident Evil Revelations. Resolutions. Oh, fuck. Oh. Damn. Fuck. Didn't know how powerful they were. I was a little injured. Cock injured! It was, you had 1 health because of the poison. I thought I fixed the poison that I had. That was really... Can they insta-kill? Jesus fucking Christ. You noted it and kept moving. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. A little distraction because there's so much video game stuff happening in the world that I needed to talk a little bit about it. Let's try that again. This time I'm gonna try not to get bitten by snakes. Vinny, you're gonna play the Outer Worlds. I did get a resolution on my Outer Worlds conundrum, from Obsidian, who then told me to just buy the game. And so I will. That's fine.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad?
Brad.
Brad!
This is Brad.
Brad.
If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Skip. Skip.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me?
Skip.
Brad!
Alright.
Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Vinny, what shitty Christmas games do you have in store for us this year? Like I plan more than 2 days in advance. Send me some. I think I did all the shitty Christmas games that exist. Believe it or not. You know, I'm happy to be proven wrong. Please send me some if you've got them, because I remember last year I went looking for them and I was having a tough time playing games that I hadn't played yet. Grinch PS1. Like, I'm getting Elf Bowling, Grinch PS1, stuff like that. I think I played most of those already. Again, please, if you have any suggestions, anything particularly interesting, mods, wads, gods, whatever they may be, feel free to email them to me. Oh, what else was I gonna say? Other top 10 developers that fell out of my top 10. Konami. But I also would like to... What's another developer that I really love? That has just been, like, super consistent and has not scummed their audience over. Platinum is great. Platinum is just fantastic. They're not a top 5 or anything like that, but I always enjoy their work. Team Cherry? Is that Hollow Knight? I only played Hollow Knight. Way Forward. Yeah, they're okay. CD Projekt Red. I've only played The Witcher. We'll see if the Cyberpunk is good. Devolver? Yeah, every now and then. Devolver, they have some stuff I'm not that interested in, but as a publisher, they've published some really great indie games. Yeah, I'd really have to think about it. From Software, between Sekiro and Bloodborne, I know people love their Dark Souls, but From Software is great too. Data Design Interactive, excellent. Got one. I don't have to burn these big boys, right? Well, I also like a developer that can make different types of games and like different genres and still do really great with all of them. Like, I give it to Image and Form, who do the SteamWorld series. They've done a different genre almost every time for that series, and they've all been good. Maybe the card game less good, but still had a high level of polish and quality. It just, I didn't love it. What about Kojima Productions? Oh, we'll get into the Death Stranding stuff, don't worry. We'll jump on into it. Let's get on into it. I guess I'll just keep what I have for now. I'm gonna have to fight some damn leapers. Yeah, Capcom is definitely up there. Absolutely. Do you still consider Retro in your top 10? Retro has made not a single bad game. That said, they also haven't made a single game in the past 5 years. And they just hired someone from the Halo team to design characters for Metroid Prime 4. Which means they're either really, really early on, or they just need to beef up the team. I don't know what's going on with Retro, but I do love them. Oh, HAL? Yeah, HAL Laboratory's good. Rare? No. No. Again, at one time in my life, Rare was definitely a developer that I would consider a favorite. Rare is now a different company, for the most part. Oh god, excuse me, I just sneezed. What are these allergies? I took a Zyrtec. And I'm still sneezing. Vinny, stop sneezing is accurate, but I have a mute button now, thank god. Ron Zyrtec. I love Ron Zyrtec. He makes good music and soundtracks. Okay. What about Next Level Games? They made Mario Strikers and Luigi. No. Next Level, did they do... Oh, they did Luigi's Mansion 3. Who's the company that just went bankrupt? That made, Mario and Luigi series. Alpha Dream. Got it, I got them confused. Oh, shit. Oh shit, what is going on? I think I have an idea of what's going on. I was almost a Jill sandwich. Good. This is where the controls... I know I'm not doing tank controls, but... They probably would have helped here a little bit. Oh my god. Again, I'm pretty sure I know what to do here. Let's see if I can execute this plan. Okay. Can I pull this out? I'm gonna try to pull this statue out. Oh, I see. I see. There's another pedestal over on the left that needs to be, pushed. This needs to be pushed onto it. Okay. So we just gotta do this a couple times. Vinny, that crackly microphone sound effect you use sounds like the Half-Life 1 soldiers. Oh yeah?
In my ass. What? My ass? Heck! Oh, we gone. Ass.
Does it? I can't hear it when I'm doing it. I can only rely on you. It does a little bit. Oh no. Jordan Freeman. Oh good. There's that fun... Those fun camera angles. Them wacky camera angles. That was close. That was too close. Fucking hell. Oh god, now I'm fighting the controls. Alright, let me let this push all the way in and before I do anything here. I had a dream about Jay Leno last night. I had a dream that Jay Leno and David Letterman were, like, at my house. And Conan was just making fun of Jay Leno relentlessly. And I kind of felt bad for him. I don't remember the rest of it. It was just something very... something like that. Vinny dreams and memes. I think I do a little bit sometimes, yeah. That's all I remember. I remember like a larval sac of some kind. Not you, Lumpy. Is that not any of your larval sacs, but something weird. It was a very strange. I have normal dreams too, I swear. I have dreams where I'm flying. That's normal, right? I have dreams where I'm eating. Boy, this puzzle's real asshole. Was it also a song? Well, the melody for Why Can't This Be Easy came from a dream, believe it or not. Just the melody, the whole other bit of the song, all the rest, and the chorus, that was all, like, composed. But the melody, Vinny, literally just push it into the square, except I don't have a lot of time to do so. But yeah, it's a... Why Can't This Be Easy is a relatively simple song. It doesn't have a ton of variation. I like it. It's not my favorite on the album, by far, but it's good. And I think it's really, catchy, and it kind of... As people were saying, it fucks, whatever that means. I'm not hip with the lingo. But I like it. I just think that there's a lot of other stuff on the album that I really like. I just felt like it was a good first single. Vinny, 4 push. You're not pushing it far enough. I don't have time to push it far enough. Chatward. You know what I mean? I'm having a hard time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you only... I thought I had to push it left 4 times and then in once. I was overcomplicating that because I didn't realize it was going to push into place on its own. Okay. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. I don't know why I said that like that, but... Vinny, you're not getting sick, are you? I might be. I don't know. I think it's allergies, but I sound sick, don't I? You got a mini medal. You pocket it. You pocket your find graciously. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde and those dark, wet, eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor, it was like reflex. One name came to mind, Jessica. Don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. November 30th, 1967. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. What's happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel and another dead end, but even in the darkness something caught my eye. Carefully I lit the last match. I had to see what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. God, forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. A name is carved into the small gravestone, George Trevor. There's a switch. Vinny, would you rather live in Luigi's Mansion or Resident Evil Mansion? You would be... Who would be the landlord? Keep in mind, Luigi would be your landlord either way. Probably the Resident Evil Mansion, because ghosts can go through doors, zombies can't. Ghosts can't kill you. They can kill Luigi. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, good. That's good camera right there. It's not camera, it's pre-rendered, but you know what I mean. Again, pros and cons. The third person behind the character perspective I like better. Some people don't. Fair enough. Each form has their own strengths and weaknesses. Oh, thank God. Well, now I need a green herb. Is this where the butt trumpets play? Normally? Vinny, you can eat the blue herb on its own. You can. Thank you. Number of small objects on the shelf. Looking closer, you notice the seal of Raccoon City on a broken dish. Oh, we're back here. We're in the kitchen. Vinny, why the early stream? Why is life? Ha! Why is life? No, as I said earlier, one of my friends who is married and has kids is available to hang out tonight, which is a very, very rare thing. And I was like, sure, I'll hang out, which means streaming earlier is a good thing to do, because then I can see my friend later. Main fuse is blown out. Switch over. Power supply appears to be functioning again. So that elevator outside will work now. Someone said there's more ammo in this hallway. Where'd you see that ammo? Take any ammo I can get. Near the door. Oh. That, like, kind of really blended in there. What was that RE6 thing you wanted to save for tonight? I already talked about it a bit. And it's been talked about to death. There's really not much more I can say about Resident Evil 6, but I'll just guide you to the video. It's just, Nerrel, I believe is how you spell the YouTuber's name. He made some really interesting videos over the years. And, this one in particular is about... Yeah, go through that wall. Yeah. This one in particular is about Resident Evil 6, and it was a very interesting video that covers, a lot of it. And the series as a whole turning into what it did. Like, I didn't know Resident Evil 6 was one of the most, highly selling Capcom games of all time. Apparently it is. It didn't start out that way, but over time it eventually became one of the highest selling games in the series and of Capcom's history. And the theory, there's several, but one of the theories is that it going on sale on like Steam had a lot to do with that. It didn't beat RE5, but it's still very highly selling. I have a problem with shooting up. Like, aiming up like that. It's not... You have a really hard time recovering and getting the fuck out of the way of a zombie when you aim up like that. Vinny, I'm new here. Do you always play Resident Evil? Sometimes I like to play Resident Evil. I mean, this is the second Resident Evil stream of the year, so technically I stream Resident Evil a decent amount. Someone just said in chat, he's currently on a world record pace. There's a bunch of stuff in this room here that I need to get. So we're gonna come back to this room. Now that was a safety strat. Me going into that room and then exiting. Resident Evil 3 playthrough. That's the one, aside from Code Veronica. Well, and Revelations 2 I haven't played, which I heard was good. Eventually, here's what I'm hoping for. I would love if Capcom did a remake of 3 the same way they did for 2. Oh no, it's this room. Oh fuck. Favorite in the franchise? 4 still. Yeah, I'm one of those fake fans. Fuck! I didn't unlock that door? You did at one point and then you died. Someone said RE4 is only okay. That's a hot take, in my opinion. My hot take is that that's a hot take. Okay. Please, no more hunters. Please, no more hunters. Vinny, Capcom is already making the RE3 remake, if you didn't already know. I didn't already know. That seems like japes. I feel like it's, something that was speculated upon, but I don't think that's been confirmed. Chat is saying it's all rumors and stuff. I would love for that to be true. I would play that day one. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic, let me tell you. Let me tell you. You know, the people that need the ear was the line in the movie, the Cohagen movie, that I said that the people needed the ear, let me tell you. I do have quite a few healing items. I'm wondering if I should bring... I'm gonna... Since I've used my shotgun up... Let me tell you. Project Resistance. I saw that Project Resistance at Comic-Con. And yeah, it's, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. It looks okay. It looks okay. It's not blowing my mind. It hasn't completely lost my interest, but it's you know, it's not what I wanted. I applaud them for trying different things with the series, as they always have. Sometimes it hasn't worked out, but we'll see. Someone said Death Stranding is basically the new Oregon Trail. Oh god, Death Stranding, where do we begin? So I watched the Giant Bomb preview, and taking into account all the reviews, where it's either the worst game ever or the best game ever, or people have no idea how to even describe it. I have no idea if I want to even play that game. Just based on what I've seen of it, the footage I've seen, what I've heard of it, it doesn't seem very interesting to me. But I would imagine you gotta play it for yourself to find out. However, that's a $60 admission fee, so I don't know. I don't think I could dedicate 60 hours to what I saw on screen of that game. Wait for the PC version? Maybe. Maybe. Let me... I'm not sure yet. Someone said, I read a review that said it was a boring game, and then they gave it a 9.5. Exactly. That's why it's so confusing. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that game, because it doesn't look fun to me. It looks like a game that's going to put me and the audience to sleep, and I'm not sure I want to spend the $60 on it just for Kojima's story, batshit crazy story. I don't know. I have not made up my mind yet, but when I do, I will be sure to let you know. Chief of Security, July 22nd, 1998. X Day is drawing upon us. Execute the following procedures within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. 1. Lure stars to the estate. Obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. 2. Collect embryos of each mutated specimens as samples, including the Tyrant. Dispose of the Tyrant. Ensure a complete disposal of the Arclay laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for further instructions. If for some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. In case of emergency situations, report directly to the extension number 5691. Good luck, Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Inc. Someone in chat said, play the game, then judge. Yeah, I get that. I usually say the same thing, but you gotta understand, that's a $60 play the game, then judge. So it's definitely gonna be something that I don't know what to do with it, because again, a lot of what I've seen was just traversing and delivery, and 2 hours a night of that, of just the same terrain, traveling, dealing with inventory management over and over and over again. I don't know if that sounds like a game I want to play. Vinny, it's not just a $60 thing either, it's first and foremost a time thing. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I've read about the game is it does not give a shit about your time. It does not care for you or your time. Vinny, games don't have to be quote-unquote fun, though. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. That feels like bait to me. The thing is, I know there are people that are going to defend that, and they're going to say, well, you know, because Kojima... I love Kojima, I do, but if he put out a turd, and I play the game, and I go on about how it's not fun, people are going to say it's not supposed to be fun. Vinny, they don't have to be fun, but that doesn't mean you have to buy them. Yep. Chat, I may need a little bit of help in this room. Never mind. I think... You fucked up already? Oh, that's cool. What are your thoughts on Doom Eternal? Can't wait. Huh. Oh, I see. Vin, just play Death Stranding so I may form an opinion based on yours, as I have no opinions of my own. Exactly. Well, I've been reading that it takes 8 hours to get good. To put that into perspective, this game is about 9 to 10 hours long. So you can see where my hesitation is coming from. Someone said, I've seen 20 hours. I've also seen 30 hours. Meaning the first half of the game is 30 hours. And it takes about 30 hours to get through the first half, and then the second half is good. It sounds like a meme, but yeah, I mean, I've read up on this game because I have to make a decision, like, am I gonna stream this? Here's what I may do. I may stream a little bit of it day one. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more than that. But I may make no promise to finish the game. Which I don't like doing. I know that upsets people, especially big games like this. People want to see me play. Especially people that don't have the system, that don't want to buy it. I'd feel kind of bad if I started a big game like that and then didn't finish it. But at the same time, I don't want to be miserable traversing across a wretched landscape, doing the same delivery missions over and over and over again. So, I will let you know. I'm gonna make a decision in the next couple days, and I'll figure it out. Someone in chat just suggested I play it on Sunday. Oh my god. With, like, no pretense. I make no jokes about it. I just boot it up one day on a Sunday. I'm like, hey everybody, it's time for Sunday stream. Alright, gotta do this delivery mission. Vinny, how far are you in Dragon Quest XI? About 40 hours. And I love the game, but yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of time. Vinny, I heard some shit about the PS4 controller making baby noises. Yeah, if you upset the baby, you have to console the baby. I really wish Crystalia would stop staring at me. Vinny, are you gonna get WWE 20K? 2K20. I may just do that. I may just do that. Imagine me spending that much money on a broken-ass wrestling game because of the meme potential, and not on Death Stranding. What the fuck? Okay, chat. I tried to trick this bird in a number of innovative ways. Oh, here we go. Vinny, why do you let chat jape you into wasting money into games you probably won't like? What makes you think they're japing me into wasting money, though? I like to buy the games that I like to buy. DMC2? No, that was me. I did that for the charity. Chat can't make me buy a thing, you know, I just do it because I want to. However, I did see some clips of that WWE game, and it looks fucking hilarious. So I considered it. I'm just worried that they will patch the game before I check it out. They already patched it, but it still didn't fix it. Apparently it was given to a different developer. Like, they gave it to someone else, and the quality went way, way, way down. And the quality was already bad. Oh, man. The original developer left to make a rival game. Holy fuck. This hallway is finally clear. Took many, many hours of gameplay, but I'm finally no longer afraid of this goddamn hallway. Oof, waste of shotgun shells. Yeah, those were the two boys from before. You feel every single shot you wasted in this game, you feel. Speaking of the boys, I received a couple things today in the post. Take a look at these lads. I feel like this is a me and the boys picture just waiting to happen. I used the flash on my camera because they weren't looking good otherwise, but yeah, the Dark Shroom plushie, I got them. Including my upside down shroom, which is a little, you know, that one is a little bit mental. You know, he does some strange things when I'm not looking. I also got this. So Bloodstained, finally the collector's edition arrived, and I got Igarashi-san's signature and the signature of the person that did the soundtrack. And yeah, it comes with an art book. Who did the soundtrack again? I should know this. Igarashi's son. That's right. That's him. It was Yamane. There you go. Yeah, it was cool. And the shirt's good too. It's like a blood red shirt. I really like it. Very, very pleased to have had the opportunity to be in that game in the form of a sword. Chat, did you know that there's a Vinesauce sword in Bloodstained? Mental, right? Months later, I'm still telling you about it. What's it made of? Vines and glitches? So, I was gonna say though, Bloodstained got an update for the Switch version to make it less laggy and the frame rate's a lot better. So they're still doing that, which is nice. The video, the trailer, they were like coming 2025. Kidding, like coming now, you know. People said it works. I don't know. I mean, that was a broken thing. They should have really held off on that port until they were ready, because this is now months later. They fixed the loading times. Apparently the loading times were reduced by 70%. So that's good. I mean, I didn't play the Switch version anyway. I'm waiting for all the other stuff. But like I said, I got my fix. It was an Igarashi Igarashi Vania. Iga Vania. Oh, that was so hard to say. And it definitely delivered. Is this good? It's good. Okay. So, I can think of a couple things. I don't know where to bring these gems. I know where to bring the battery. I don't know where to bring the metal. So I have options. However, I am bringing my grenade launcher. Also going to save. Vinny, have you ever played Dusk? I've streamed Dusk. It's very good. Not all of it, but I've streamed it. What's the best video game gun in any game ever to you? The Klob. BFG 9000's pretty classic. Yeah, single action, I always enjoy those. Lever action guns, stuff like that, but I'd say... it's a tough choice. Cerebral Bore is a lot of fun, even if it is kind of cumbersome. Halo 1 pistol's amazing, yeah. The Red 9 in Resident Evil 4. Okay, so... I believe I have to go outside. Again. Well, I have the battery. (2F). So, wait, go through the elevator for 2F? Remember Blue Gem. No, I don't remember Blue Gem. First floor, far left, red room. Take yellow gem there. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh, fuck off! Oh. So wait, what do I have to insert here? The yellow gem. I don't have... do I have the yellow gem yet? Take the red one too, okay. What is the room all the way this way? The plant room. Okay, well let me go get some herb. Because I have to go back to the box anyway. So, once again, I'm in the mansion. Once again, we're doing chores. That's good. I needed to use that anyway. And the room is no longer red. Eventually, every room will no longer be red. I gotta fight that hunter now. Shit. Fuck! Trying to save some shotgun ammo and that happened. Fucking column. Okay. So I want to take both green and red. Not green, yellow and red. Why did I say that was green? Mate. Okay. Leave battery for later. It looks like... Looks like I'm gonna have to come back to that anyway. I thought battery was gonna be just the elevator. What's going on with my controller here? Jesus. Let me unplug this shit, plug it back in. Let's see if that fixes it. Yeah, it's better. Weird. It was like, you saw Jill, like, going mental, right?
I'll get knocked down, and I'll get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I'll get locked up.
I thought I did the tiger bit. Oh, there's a new thing. MO disc. Someone's mixtape. Girls... It says Girls Gone Wild. Huh. Oh, it's just AOL, never mind. Disk for rebooting a system of some sort. The tiger's like, yo, can I get 20 bucks for that? Like, but you gave it to me, tiger. What do you do? No, 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 it's 20 bucks, dude. Alright, so... Now what? I have the red gem. What do you want me to do with that, chat? Main hall, locked room. F room, be prepared though. Which one? On the right or the one on the left here that I can't open? You have to be my memory, chat. I don't have a good one. Or, oh, 3F. Okay. Let's see. The zombies, and they're just saying, bruh. They've been for years. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, spin! How much do you think this mansion costs with the real gem puzzles? Millions. Many, many millions. Well, it depends on where. Like, the property... You know, like, where is it? It's Raccoon City. Well, how much is property worth in Raccoon City? It's in Colorado. Well, I mean, still millions. It's a massive house, but... A Long Island house, this is not. Raccoon City isn't in Colorado. So where are we then, Treebeard? In the Arklay Mountains. Okay, that helps. Yeah, it's true. People are dying on the property. So you have to wonder about that. How much did it cost to build? Or how much was it before people started dying, getting themselves dead? You know, these are real questions. These are questions that go unanswered. Fuck. Oh. Well, grenades are good. Eagle of South Wolf of North. Words, man, we made them up. You got a mini medal. That does look a little bit like a Stellazio, you're right. Vinny, do you know what happened to Norm Macdonald's channel? I don't. Was it shut down? It's emptied. And Norm might have deleted it himself then. Who? Oh, it's, Ronald McDonald House, his brother. It's because of the Netflix show. Well, I don't think he's gonna get a season 2 of the Netflix show. Someone said I like him better as an actor than a comedian, in quotations. Well, many comedians consider him to be one of the best comedians of all time. But I'm sure you know best. That said, he does say some really dumb things from time to time, because I just think he doesn't give a shit. Like, there are times he simply does not have any filter, and he just does not give a shit. I think he's, like, doing his bets and talking about getting jacked off by punks under the Queensboro Bridge. And it's like, alright, Norm, go to sleep. But yeah, no, I like him. He's between senility and super sanity. Holy shit. So what is this? I still have the red. I don't know what to do with it. Like, take it with me? Go to the dark room. I don't know what the dark room is. Let's see. Well, there's still several rooms here. The tiger statue. Is that the one where the zombie is stuck? Is it that room? No, you already did it. Main hall 1F. God, this game... I just wish I could see the names of the rooms. I wish I could, like, put notes on them. The room where you got the yellow stone. Mate, that was like 10 minutes ago. How am I supposed to remember that? You can only use the red gem with the tiger statue in the original game, not the remake. Oh, so... there's nothing to do there? I don't know. I'll store it. It's just I want to get things, like, done quickly and correctly. There's a locked door in the main lobby. There is a locked door in the main lobby. See, people are saying upstairs, downstairs, left, right. It's hard, and I need the help too, because this game is very... all over the place. There's like a million different items, and I don't know where they belong, so I'm just gonna try to... I'll just keep it with me. Well, thank you for the help, everybody. Even if you don't fully know what's happening and you're trying your best, I appreciate it. Vinny, this is another backtracking, branching path, which you could have done in any order, which is probably why you're getting conflicting directions. I understand. Someone said in chat, imagine how much easier this game would be if Miss Resident Evil has a fanny pack. I mean, listen, you've heard me talk about the inventory space limitations and how a good tense game does not necessarily make. I feel like it's good to have limitations on ammo and maybe a couple, like, just 2 guns at a time at most. But I have my issues with backtracking to grab a gem out of your pocket. Okay, well, I can get rid of the key. There's something handwritten, it's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while because nobody knows about the secret meaning behind this painting, not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. What the fuck was in there? Gross. I don't like long hallways like this. Always suspicious of long hallways in this game. Someone said a 1-inch gem takes up the same space as a grenade launcher with 10 shots. Yep. I know. That wasn't a shotgun. It worked! Okay, those are not ones you can pick. Will you take the jewelry box? Yes. Yes! Oh, puzzle. Mental. Okay. Nothing unusual. This is a key. Emblem key. Jill is the master of puzzles. The scariest part of this game is the building code violations. Gordon Freeman, you are very talkative. This is not like you. I like that. That was pretty good, but what the hell happened? Valve cancels your series and then you just start talking. Some people do silence as a protest. Gordon Freeman is being very talkative to protest Valve's inaction as a developer. I see, like, one room? There's, like, one room that I have not been to that I suspect I will have to go to. Top right. Let's go there. As much as I would love a mini-map on the screen so I don't have to keep going into the menu to see the map every 5 seconds, part of me does feel like having zero HUD is really cool. The map does open very quickly, yes. Now you may say, why am I in this room? I think there's a zombie in here. I just want to make sure that I get whatever item is in here. Okay, it's an herb. That also just means that the room is no longer red. I'm happy about that. No, this is no VOD. Just like that's no moon. I can respond to all of you in real time. We have innovative new technology for the first time in history where I can respond to any of you in real time with less than 4-second delay. There is no bridge between us. Wait, there is a bridge between... There's no walls between us. It's like Jeff Bridges from the game Death Stranding built a bridge between us. Is that his name, Jeff? No, his name is not Jeff. I watched Demolition Man for the first time in like 15 years, just because it was on. You know, it was on Hulu or whatever the fuck, because Spotify comes with Hulu now, so I can at least watch a couple more things, and I saw it on there. I was like, yep, I'll watch that. Fucking good movie. Like, I don't mean it's not a good movie. It is just really funny and entertaining, and very silly. But it's a pretty good movie. Oh, the door was repaired. That's nice. John Spartan, every restaurant has been replaced by Taco Bell in the future. The franchise wars were won by Taco Bell. Wesker left a note about him repairing the door. Oh. Too dark to see anything. No, this is like the usual level of dark. Where's the damn light? I tried the lamp. Oh, okay, weird, okay. I didn't quite get the lamp. I was trying to, but could not. Could not. Collection of scientific books, almost all of them are biology related. Stallone is so fucking ridiculous in that movie. Also, I love the ultra, like, super nice culture that they have. If they wanted to do, honestly, if they wanted to do a Duke Nukem game, replace Stallone with Duke and steal the concept from Demolition Man. That was basically my idea that I had for Duke Nukem. There's a murder death kill. I hope you have joy feelings. It's such a fucking ridiculous movie. It's just, if it's trying to make a statement, which it almost kind of does, it's just so over the top, no pun intended for Stallone's other movies, that it kind of almost just fails and works more as a comedy. But it's still a fascinating, dumb movie, and I love it. And I will always love that movie. Yes, there are sex helmets, that's correct. And there's the 3 seashells, which you use to wipe your bottom. Good action. Cobra is the best Stallone? I haven't seen that. I gotta catch up on my Stallone. I know my Arnold, I don't know my Stallone. Oh, I know plenty. I know his Judge Dredd movie, unfortunately. I know Rambo, I know, you know, Rocky, but I don't know a lot of other Stallone. Dennis Leary plays Dennis Leary. You mean Dennis Leary plays Bill Hicks? You mean Dennis Leary became Bill Hicks? That's a whole thing. There's a lot of controversy about the comedian Dennis Leary in the early 90s basically taking Bill Hicks's Bill Hicks's spiel. Bill Hicks had this whole attitude, this whole thing. And then Dennis Leary kind of took that shtick after Bill Hicks died. Which it's not Leary's fault that Hicks died, but yeah. Unfortunate nonetheless. But what if it is? Ooh, conspiracy theory. Just make a 1 hour long convincing YouTube video like I've always said, and you will get plenty of people to listen and believe that. Vinny, you're older than Shia LaBeouf, and that is cool. I don't know how cool that is. Something's wrong with this controller again. Isn't that weird? Maybe it's not the controller. Maybe the game is just interpreting the inputs incorrectly. I don't know. It's weird. So that elevator... I think is... Where is that fucking elevator? I thought it was out here. Vinny, do you want a hint? Do you want the stove? Yes, Desert, I'll take a hint. Go through the pool area. Just letting you know you will need the crank to do whatever you want. What? Well, yeah, I do have the 2 emblems. But I know I need to put a battery in an elevator area. Oh man. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, I should have took that blue herb. Fuck. Goddamn snakes. Well, there's a herb. Whenever I kill a zombie dog in Resident Evil, I think to the Resident Evil movie, where the dog splits its face open, and Rich Evans goes mental laughing. That is really the association. That's a shortcut. That was a shortcut. So I guess I didn't really need to do that then, did I? You need to use the crank again to open the waterfall area. Okay. We'll crank it. To you. This game gets so obtuse. That's right. It gets a little octagonal, too. Octagonal. It gets obfuscated. And obscured. It insists upon itself. Peter, what are you talking about, Peter? It insists upon itself. You just know that someone told that, like someone was telling that, Seth MacFarlane about either something he did or someone else did, and probably just kept saying over and over again, it insists upon itself. And he was like, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna put that in my cartoon. Yeah, for as much as I like to shit on Family Guy, there are things I've enjoyed in the show, and that Seth MacFarlane has done. Mainly when I was younger, but there are some moments, yeah, there are some top 10 funny moments. Someone said, sorry for your loss. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Someone in chat just said, I hope you die. That's cool. That's the internet, though. That's just the internet. You get used to it. But it's just hilarious. I said I liked a couple, Family Guy moments. And the response is, I hope you die. Yeah, but I mean, the joke's on him. Everyone does. Vinny, imagine needing to go to the bathroom here and the only bathroom is locked behind a puzzle. Gotta take a shit! Quickly! Oh my god, I don't have the right gems! Someone said escape rooms should do that. They lock the bathroom behind a puzzle. You know, there's actually a thing in Manhattan that someone told me about. A couple people, in fact. That they were like, Vinny, you should do this. And it's called I Can't See. And it just simulates you being blind and people, like, touch you. Imagine paying for that! I mean, part of me wants to know what it is. It's kind of intriguing, but let me read a little bit of it to you because this is fucking amazing. Okay, so is it scary? Here's the Q&A. Yeah, that's the idea. Do you go in alone? You go in with others? Although we're very serious with the title of the production, so it won't really matter. Will I be touched? There will be some thematic physicality, but nothing violent. That's not the point of this. If we can't see, then what are we doing then? Well, some of that is what you will discover when you get there, but in a nutshell, you will be wearing a headset that allows you to hear all the characters around you. Most of the time, you interact with them. You physically find your way by following what we are calling umbilicals, as they are to babies. Those are your lifelines. Will we be using the sense of taste? If yes, is it vegan? Yes, all of your senses except sight, and it will be vegan friendly too. What?! What should I wear? There are some effects that will get you a little wet. We will offer ponchos if you so choose. We would like for you to consider wearing something with pockets. You will have a small remote receiver for your headsets. What the fuck is this? Directed by Hideo Kojima, weirdly enough. I mean, it gives new meaning to going in blind. So anyway, I have to use the crank for that waterfall. And I don't know where to crank it. Jill is moving on her own. She just moves left. I think my controller is just like slightly left. Like the stick is I'm drifting. I have Joy-Con drift on an Xbox controller. What? I think I could have done that without angering the snakes. No, the controller's brand new, and it only is this game. All controllers drift, but Nintendo's are just bad enough to drift quickly. I don't get it. Nintendo's usually on point with their hardware. Like, I've had GameCube controllers that I used for years. The Switch Pro controller is fantastic. They've had so many good hardware choices that their Joy-Cons just like just them sucking makes no sense to me. But they are tiny. Yeah, I mean, again, the Switch Pro controller is probably my favorite controller, maybe like of all time. Especially when you fix the D-pad. So that was a weird thing. The D-pad on that sucked, but apparently newer revisions fixed it. And luckily mine was fixed by some fine fellows this year, so thank you for that, Grant and Doug. But, you know, it's an expensive fucking controller because of that HD rumble. But the Joy-Cons, something about them just feels a little cheap. Wait, mine haven't drifted. Mine work. I remember when I first got the Switch, there was some interference. Like, they weren't registering because I was too far from the console, as in, like, 5 feet away. But then again, my router is very close to my TV, where the Switch was. So my guess is it had something to do with that, but I don't know. Oh, really? Really? I can't call the elevator up? That's stinky. That is stupid. Vinny, don't you get tired of playing Luigi's Mansion almost every day? Is that a joke about how this is Luigi's Mansion? Well, this is an oversight that I hate. That I solved the puzzle, but I couldn't go back down the elevator. God damn it. Okay, so I guess I have to go up the elevator here and then do the thing and then go back down. So let's just be clear here. Resident Evil 0 is worse than this by quite a bit, yes? Because I'm thinking about, like, again, that's another game I had and played a little bit of and then never finished it. Because I think I was, like, a massive Resident Evil 4 fan, and then I went and got Resident Evil 0 and I just could not get into it. Vinny, it's not a bad game. It's just much more difficult. It's just way harder. Okay. Just wanted to see your consensus, chat. Imagine busy work between two characters. Vinny, I'm good at these games and I had trouble beating Zero. That said, there's a lot of people in chat that seem to like Resident Evil Zero. I was just wondering, because I gave up on Zero even sooner than I gave up on this. So, I was just wondering what you guys thought. Did not love. Alright, here we go. I don't know where we're going, but we're going there. Zero had jacked Mullet Man and Sassy Rebecca. Well, Rebecca's cool, but the Mullet Man, Billy, right? He was a convict. He had, like, handcuffs on the whole game, if I remember. And there was a train. There was, like, a big train section. I might want to play Revelations 2. Not stream it necessarily, maybe. But I'm considering that being the next Resident Evil game I play, because I beat Revelations 1 twice. I thought it was fantastic. How is that game? The second Resident Evil Revelations. It was good. Amazing. Good co-op. It's okay. It's aight. Okay. Oh, good to know. I always really liked the raid mode. And I think 2 has that as well. Is the Switch port good? For Revelations 2? Yeah. It's decent. Someone said, is any Switch port good? Bait! There's a hexagonal hole here. Let's see. I still have that wind. So that's octagonal. I have like a wind crest. Had. Never mind. Hexagonal? Why he said it like, I don't know, hexagonal? Yeah, I did use the wind crest already. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI has a really good Digital Foundry video if anyone wants to watch about how Square Enix got it on the Switch successfully in a way that made it look really good. Like, they rebuilt so much of that game, and they even rebuilt most of the character models. It's a very interesting video I enjoyed. What are we doing here, Jill? You see that? You see this spinning? What's going on here? I wonder if I have to restart the game. The elevator's power source. There's a round lid. Open it. So you were the one called Shaft.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop!
Who the fuck are you?
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No.
Nice mustache, dude.
Why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Fuck.
Enrico!
Well, why don't you look and see who shot him first, Jill? God damn it, Jill!
Who?
Dude! Whoever did this is definitely a professional. No, they shot him in the heart. And then you didn't turn around and look at them. Why didn't they just kill Jill? Yeah, you would assume they had 2 bullets.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
Bon John Bovey is gonna definitely claim my stream now. How about the thing I just took out? I'm assuming I have to come back here after I get a better shaft. What is this glitchy movement? Okay. Okay, either my controller is broken or the game is hating my controller and me. Don't know. Hang on, this room is still red. Okay, this is the 2-hour mark, so I think I want to stop here. Oh, hi, 2-hour mark. So I probably have, like, what, 1 more stream left of this? 1 more substantial stream? Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe 2, yeah. It just turns out I took a little longer playing this than most people would. 1 if you know where you're going. Man. He didn't even have to say that. I definitely don't know where I'm going. Oh, that was a good one. Jumped and I missed a shot. well, that adds another 10 minutes onto the playthrough. I'm going to stop there. So I saved maybe a couple minutes before that, luckily. But yeah, next time I stream this, we'll just see Enrico die again. But we'll take a break. Vinny, not trying to force it on you, but when can we expect another exercise session? Well, I did my 2 hoops for the week yesterday and the day before, and I'm going to do one tomorrow, not streaming them. So maybe sometime next week. I'm just trying to do it 3 times a week, that's all. And so tomorrow I'm going to do one on my own, and then I'll probably stream it maybe next week. Vinny, you won't get swole just doing it 3 times. Well, I don't need to get swole. I just don't want to die. All right, everybody. Let's take a minute. Take a quick break. And I will be back with Luigi's Mansion 2. So stick around.